to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And we're underway. Conte. Hernandez. Umtiti. Matuidi. Hernandez. Conte. Kante switches it towards the other side. Well, that had to be more accurate. Well, that's where he wants it. And it's Aurier. That's a good ball to find him. Oh, the ball's come loose. And he's there to hoof it away. Up towards the front line. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Hernandez. Conte. Umtiti. Pogba. Very little to choose between them, but very early days. Zaha.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
It's a throw in. Could cross it here. And that has been cleared. Kessié shoots! That's caused a worry or two.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Conte. France still to register a shot on target. And it's played forward. Matuidi. Hernandez drives forward with purpose. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. Griezmann. Crunching tackle. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Aurier plays it forward. Matuidi. Pogba. Pavard. Raphael Varane. France to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Pogba spreads it towards the left. Plenty waiting in the middle. That intervention was very necessary. Danger averted for now. Hernandez. Pogba.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Ivory Coast getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Gets into a dangerous position. Aurier. And that's sprayed out wide. Kings it out wide. Incoming cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Battles to win it back. Kessié. Aurier. Seri. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Titi knocks it away. Varane is there, and he can get that clear. Flings in across. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. To review the first half.
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here. There's the start of the second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Titi. Raphael Varane. Pavard. Raphael Varane. Pogba. Pogba drives it forward. Kessié. Kessié goes looking. And he's there to clear it. Seri. In with the challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And now the breakaway. And it's Aurier. Still nothing to reflect upon in terms of goals here. It is 0-0. Kessié plays it long. Ivory Coast can make their change now with a break in play. And that's been levered clear. Plays it back. Hits one! And that has been cleared. Now it's Giroud. He's got away. Beautifully done. So who's he picking out? Conte.
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
Conte. Seri drives it forward. Varane goes back to base. Lloris gets it upfield. And that's been won straight back. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's hoisted clear. Mbappe. Rafael Varane. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Cut out in the nick of time. Cleared without complication. France have a free kick. Rafael Varane plays it over to the other flank. France go in search of their winner. Boni.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Titi cuts it out. Pavard. Hernandez. France are still in search of that breakthrough goal. Rafael Varane. Forward it goes. Into the last 5 minutes. Conte. Kessié. And it's Boni. Played out to the right. Get that clear.
Ivory Coast really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
Matuidi. Now it's Griezmann. And that is that. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile.